Braised chilli short ribs of beef, a really delicious slow-cooked cut of beef, brown, braised and spiked with chilli. What's not to love? Let's get straight into it. You'll need a heavy frying pan set over a medium heat. Add some fat. I'm using olive oil here. Allow that to heat up. Short ribs have a large bone on one side and a decent layer of meat on the other. Place the ribs meat side down in the pan. Brown these short ribs all over. This can take a while as the ribs can be an awkward shape and you may have to hold them up. But take your time and persevere here, as it's a beautiful brown crust that will provide the bulk of the beefy flavour. Add a light coating of tomato puree all over the ribs. Generously salt and continue to brown and turn. We want to cook that tomato puree out for at least 5 minutes to remove any bitterness and darken the colour. This will help add a richer base to our sauce. Remove the ribs from the pan. Okay, same pan back on. Add some sliced onion, chopped garlic, smoked paprika and season. Deglaze with red wine and add a teaspoon of fish sauce and a splash of vinegar. A small amount of soy sauce works great here as well. Chop and add as much red chilli as you fancy. It's entirely up to you. Top up with water to around 2/3 of the way up the ribs. Place the contents of the pan in an oven-proof dish or deep roasting tin. It needs to be deep enough to be covered without the beef touching the top. Once the beef's nicely settled amongst the onions and chillies, cover tightly with foil. Cook for 2 hours at 160 centigrade or 325 Fahrenheit. It should now look something like this. Really soft tender meat and a rich chilli gravy. Look how the cooked meat is pulled back from the rib bones. Remove the ribs. Heat the tray back up on a low heat until gently bubbling. Thicken the gravy with cornflour. Your beef short ribs are ready to serve as they are or can be chilled and reheated later on. It's the perfect stress-free dish to cook ahead of time if you've got guests coming over. Add your ribs and spoon over the sauce. That looks so good. Finish with coriander and extra chillies. Perfect. Really tender soft meat and a punchy, rich chilli beef sauce. I hope you give this a go. If you enjoyed this recipe, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.